Obviously, this is Monday, January 14th. We'll be looking at what the expected weather is and the possible impacts for the upcoming week across our forecast area. So a little bit of general outlook here for what the weather briefing is concerning. We're going to have this every Monday, 10 a.m. We're going to go through a general outlook, any significant weather impacts that might affect our county warning area, which includes all of western central Oklahoma and western North Texas. We will be trying to record these briefings and try to make those as well as the slides available for those that might not be able to see it live or hear it live. So the weather headlines for the upcoming week, looking like we're probably going to be a little bit quieter than we were last week. We will start out this week unseasonably cold. Had a cold morning yesterday and a cold day. Many areas didn't get above freezing. This morning, dropping down in the 20s and some teens across northern Oklahoma. Be a few degrees warmer this afternoon. Looking beyond today, another cold day tomorrow and a warm up into the second half of the week. Right now we're not looking at any significant precip, so looking dry. No winter precipitation expected, no severe weather, and right now no significant wildfire days are expected. Again, looking at really today and tomorrow, these are pretty close to what we can expect the next couple of days for highs around the area. Some clouds this morning, we should clear up and see some sun this afternoon. Temperatures rising into the 30s, a lot of locations, maybe some low 40s along the Red River into our North Texas zones, but again, below normal for this time of year for highs. Today, tomorrow, maybe a few degrees warmer, but still another cold day with tomorrow morning's lows, again, probably dropping down into the teens and some low to mid-20s across the area. So another cold day expected on Tuesday. As we look out the remainder of the week into next weekend, obviously you see a lot of sun icons there on our tombstones. Not a whole lot of precipitation expected over the next 7 days. Some of you may have seen some flurries in southeast Oklahoma this morning, but that was about the extent right now, it looks like, of our precipitation chances for the upcoming week. We look below, we'll see obviously some pretty cold mornings coming up. Looking at the highs, though, by Wednesday into the second half of the week, into the next weekend, most areas will see temperatures back above normal. 50s will be pretty common across a good part of the area. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of change in the drought monitor. One thing I would point out, this was created before the precipitation that occurred last week, although I think even with the precipitation that did occur, we wouldn't have seen a significant change in what we are seeing here with the drought monitor. And again, with no precipitation expected the upcoming week, really no relief is in sight to bring any kind of change to the drought conditions that we're experiencing across Oklahoma and North Texas. So continuation really with the extreme drought, and obviously those concerns will continue for the foreseeable future. A couple of slides that does show the precipitation across the United States. Obviously fairly dry. This is a 5-day precipitation total. So all the precipitation that's expected right now really is across the extreme northern part of the country into the southeast and the eastern seaboard, where we could really use that, but they're going to see it from D.C. down into Alabama and Mississippi with not a whole lot expected here. Looking a little bit farther out, there is some hint that one of the models is showing maybe a little bit of light precipitation, but very low chances, and right now we don't have anything in the forecast. And looking at the models here this morning that are coming in, right now none of those that we have looked at are showing any precipitation for the coming weekend. So right now I would expect us to continue with a dry forecast with no really significant precipitation chances occurring, unfortunately. One other thing we want to look at, just beyond the current forecast, this is an image of temperature, surface temperatures. Obviously the blues, pinks, and purples are very cold. This is a forecast from one of the models looking at next Monday. after we get into the weekend with 50s across a good part of the area, we will see, it looks like the models are hinting at a cold front coming down sometime Saturday or perhaps early on Sunday, which will cool us down some, and then we'll see a more significant cold front come down on Monday. And if we look at some of those temperatures that at least this model is showing up in the Dakotas and southern Canada, we're looking at 10, 20, 30 below surface temperatures. We're not expecting anything like that to make it down to Oklahoma, but with some snow cover to our north and a very cold air mass, we could expect temperatures to drop down early next week well below normal again. And again, right now, even associated with that front, we're not expecting a whole lot in the way of precipitation, just some cold northerly winds, and like I said, dropping us back well below normal for early next week.